So my research project acknowledged the potential negative effects caused by sunscreen. Throughout this project, I aim to answer the question, what are some of the chemical compounds consisting in sunscreen that produces harmful effects to the environment and population? This topic has remained somewhat overlooked due to lack of research. Therefore, it is important to learn more about the toxic chemicals that could potentially affect us. So for my literature review, I focused on three main subjects: the harmful chemical compounds, environmental impacts, and UV light causing thymine dimers. So for harmful chemical compounds, I primarily focused on oxybenzone, as it is the chemical compound that we have the most information of at this point. Oxybenzone is a hormone disruptor. It has the ability to cross cell membranes and affect the body's natural hormone production. In this chart, we can see that there are numerous other chemicals as well that the FDA proposed as not safe nor effective. Most of them penetrates the skin and are also hormone disruptors. My next topic was on environmental impacts. Sunscreen has a huge impact on the environment, particularly coastal areas. Hawaii passed a bill in 2021 banning distribution of sunscreen with any toxic chemicals. So it is now against the law to distribute any type of sunscreen that has these toxins in it unless there is a prescription from a healthcare provider. Here is an excerpt from the bill, and it states, the legislator finds that two chemicals contained in many sunscreen, oxybenzone and oxygenate, have significant harmful impacts on Hawaii's marine environment and residing ecosystem, including coral reefs that protect Hawaii's shorelines. My last topic was on UV light causing thymine dimers. So when UV light hits our skin, it could mess with thymines, which is our building blocks for our DNA. This could cause thymine bases to stick together, forming a thymine dimer. The formation of thymine dimers damages the DNA structure, and it makes it harder for our cells to read the DNA properly. Over time, this damage could lead to many problems like skin cancer. In this chart, this is a DNA strand. These two blue lines are thymines, and when it is hit by the sun's radiation, it creates thymine dimers. Methodology and results. The procedures I used to gather these data included numerous research articles from reputable sources such as Harvard Medical School and Loma Linda University of Health. They included articles, case studies, data, graphs. So my results, throughout this research project, I have discovered numerous sides to the use of sunscreen. Obviously, sunscreen is very useful as it protects our skin from the harmful rays of the sun. However, new research has proven that there are several toxins consisting in sunscreen that act as hormone disruptors and could have a negative impact on humans and the environment. Although due to lack of research, this topic hasn't been emphasized enough. This is a quote from Harvard Health published. Sunscreen is designed to protect your skin from the sun's damaging rays, but some of the claims made about it suggest that it could do more harm than good. Assertions include everything from statements that sunscreen is ineffective to warning that it is outright dangerous. Some writers even go as far to state that sunscreen may cause skin cancer thanks to purported harmful cocktails of toxic ingredients. That's enough to darken your day. Conclusion. So throughout this research project, I aimed to gain a better understanding on the unintended consequences sunscreen has on not only humans, but also the environment. This subject has not been acknowledged enough. However, in the last few years, it has started to receive more attention. This is a sunscreen that I use almost every day. And once I started doing this research project, I looked closer and I saw that it's oxybenzone free, showing that there's a lot more progress in identifying toxin chemicals. Through my research, I hope to increase awareness of this topic and the importance of using good sunscreen. I want to thank Professor Virgil and Dr. Katie for guiding me through the process of creating a well-written research paper, from how to format it to how to cite sources in APA format. Throughout this research project, I learned a lot of the principles of infectious diseases, and it was a great opportunity to learn more about certain toxins consisting of sunscreen and just acknowledge this. Thank you.
Great job, Ananya. Wonderful research paper. And sunscreen, it's such a popular topic. Thank you. I'm going to buy Aveeno 60. It's really nice when students pick a topic that may seem very generic, but you've gone deep into that to like understand and quench your curiosity. So a big round of applause to you, Ananya. And Dr. Kate, any questions for her?
Not so much a question. We spoke a lot the other evening. It was really valuable. I did not know you had found one that is free of that one toxin. Can you give us an example, though, of like how the toxin, I mean, obviously it gets into the water, but what kind of animals or plants do you think are being affected?
I think I mentioned earlier that coral has been affected a lot, and it's been disrupting human cells as well.
Right, yes. And then coral, of course, has the other issue with acid rain. So the poor coral are getting it from all different kinds of sides. But you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, a big round of applause to Ananya. 2 questions for Ananya in the chat, please.